regret sometimes, I migrate sometimes. All my friends are saying that I waste my time, that I waste my time. I don't wanna tell you, don't know if you care. Repeating my mind, rolling around.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Austen, and I am a fashion and beauty content creator based here in New York City, and throughout the week as my 9 to 5, I work in beauty at a tech startup. And this week I wanted to take you guys through a busy weekend in my life. It's been a while since I did a vlog, and that is because I did recently start working full-time again, but I have a lot of blog focused things to do this weekend, so I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along. So it is Saturday morning, November 2nd. I have a bag packed behind me and I'm about to head out for the day. We have a really exciting day ahead of us, and I'm starting off in Nomad with Haley recording a podcast for her podcast Sneaks in the Studio, which I'm so excited about, and she reached out to me, so I can't wait to finally meet her in real life and actually get a chance to chat. And I'm so excited to be doing the podcast now that I'm in my new full-time role as well, and I can kind of speak to that and the tech side and video content creation and basically all the things that I love. And then I'm getting brunch with Alyssa, who it's been a minute since I've seen, and she already sent me a text with discussion topics that we need to hit throughout our brunch. We have a lot to catch up on, and I think the way it goes in New York is you just make the most of the time you have with someone. So we have a lot to get through at brunch. And then I'm meeting Victoria in Central Park around 3:30 to shoot some fall outfits. So that is what is packed in. My depth perception is off looking at this frame. That's what's in this bag right here, is some outfit changes, and it's peak fall leaf moment time in Central Park, so I'm so excited. Bring you guys along with me. And then tomorrow I'm basically picturing just being a blog productivity day, so I want to batch my content for the rest of the month with both my blog and my newsletters. If you don't know, I have 2 newsletters, and there's actually always links to subscribe to both of them down below in the description box of these videos. The first one is kind of my blog recap from each week, which goes out on Sundays, and the second one is a career advice newsletter for basically small business owners, bloggers, freelance writers, all of the good stuff, and that one goes out every Wednesday. So Andrew and I just had some bagels this morning and watched a few episodes of 30 Rock. He's never seen it before. I've seen it 20 times, so I'm watching it through with him. Just did my makeup, as you saw in the time lapse. Checking out this new Maybelline foundation, which I actually want to show you, or I think it's new. This is it. It is Dream Urban Cover Foundation, and I got the shade 112 Natural Ivory. I really liked it when I tried it yesterday. Here's kind of a closer look at how my skin is looking. That's the plan for the day. Time to head out, and let's go see Haley in Nomad.
Burning temptation, I just cannot hide it. Late at night when I'm all alone, trying not to think about it. Invade my thoughts with your honeycomb, trying not to think about it, but baby I do.
So I just left Haley's recording the podcast. I love how this one turned out. I also like that she keeps it short and sweet. It's a 30-minute podcast. It should be live, I think, the day after this video goes live, so I'll leave a link to the podcast down below and also to the podcast Instagram page. You can go give that a follow, go back and listen to our other episodes with other content creators. And yeah, so now I've got about an hour before I need to meet Alyssa, which gives me time to get from down here to the Upper West Side, and also to shoot some B-roll for this very vlog.
Hoping you will figure it all out somehow, it all out somehow. Why I'm back to it whenever you're around, oh when you're around. I don't wanna tell you, don't know if you care. Repeating my mind, rolling around, stuck in your bed. Burning temptation, I just cannot hide it. Late at night
who might not know, I actually used to live on the Upper West Side when I was in college up here at Barnard. So I used to live on 116th and Riverside for like 3 years, and it's so nice being back up here again. Upper West Side is like where I've always pictured like having a townhouse when I'm like older, and just coming to the Museum of Natural History to like seeing if they found any new dinosaurs, and it's just so pleasant up here right now, and I'm literally just like smiling like an idiot because that's how nice it is. I just walked by and heard someone laughing, and I also was like as though I was part of the conversation. Like, that's just the mood that this fall weather has me in right now. So Alyssa is going to get like, Alyssa, I know it's taking us so long to get together, but you are getting like the best version of me right now for brunch. It's gonna be a good one. All right, so with Alyssa, we are walking through beautiful Central Park right now.
We both are on the verge of tears because it's so nice.
I know, it's so pretty. I can't get over it. We just came from brunch, which I didn't vlog, but I will insert some photos of the sandwiches we got because, as I mentioned before, we actually got together. We had a lot of topics to get through, which we did.
They were
covered
all
everything.
written out. We checked them right off.
This is the beauty of having Alyssa as a friend, is she's so organized that you can't like miss something.
I sent a calendar invite.
Oh yeah, we had a calendar invite, we had a discussion topic list. It was very efficient brunching, if I do say so myself. And now she's walking over towards Bethesda Fountain with me, which is where I'm gonna meet Victoria to shoot. Outfits in tow here. We're just kind of soaking in the beautiful autumn day. It's been good.
There are stains on your photo, little cracks on your rusty frame, stuck in the mud, oh, but it's okay. I don't have the pieces of your home buried in the flashbacks. All these wicked nightmares have gone cold. Now we go way back, as far as way back goes. Still standing by your side. You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. I've got you.
Awesome.
Put a shoot together.
Tell us what we're doing here.
So we just found Victoria. She's
Hello.
right here, and I'll put her handle and everything down below. And we're gonna do some fall foliage shooting. So if you guys watched my fall work outfits, I said we were gonna shoot this today. Now we're in Central Park to shoot it, and Alyssa is kindly helping with some BTS footage for you all. Maybe she can get the guy blowing the massive bubbles over there.
I can. Oh, he's not blowing one right now though.
We'll
get it later.
And yeah, we're just gonna take some fall pics and have some fun.
Woo!
But they're like cheering.
Yay!
And yeah, this is the Saturday work sesh.
All right, do we see the law breaking that's going on here today, everyone? Okay, let the record show that Austen was the first one to jump over the fence. Now we have photo shoots going on all over the place. It's lawlessness, I tell you. She's very excited about these leaves. It's very cute. Oh, look how nice.
All right, just left the park. Now I'm on the Upper East Side, and I am walking to the 6 to head back to Queens, see what Andrew's up to, figure out what the rest of my Saturday will look at, and of course start to upload. Ooh, it's getting dark. This camera adjusts really well though. Oh, I've got low battery, but also to upload some of this footage and take a look. All right, so I got back home and Andrew and I just made a plan for the rest of the evening. Basically, we have these things. It's the Queen's beer book, and we've gotten to try a lot of cool breweries and places in the borough that have good beer, basically. So we have one in here that there was another location of it that was open, so we're gonna try bringing it to the satellite location, and we're just gonna kind of have a low-key night here in Queens and grab some burgers, have a beer, and just have a nice chill evening. So that's what we're up to now. I had the best day with Alyssa earlier. It was so fun, and the podcast was great, and the shoot was great, and it just like overall was my ideal fall Saturday. So I'm in a really, really good mood, feeling very excited for the evening. And then tomorrow, like I said, is going to be a productivity day, and it's also the New York Marathon, which I saw them setting up in Central Park, so hopefully I can show you some of that too. We know some people who are running it, so hopefully get to cheer them on at some point when they run through Long Island City.
You grew old in suburbia, where pretty demons never show, shifting shapes in millenniums, but you're okay. I don't have the pieces of your home buried.
All right, good morning everyone, it's Sunday, Andrew's here, and we are headed out to watch some of our friends run the marathon. So Andrew's old roommate is running, his cousin is running, and then a friend of mine, Morgan, is running. So we are headed out to where they are gonna be running through in Queens to cheer them on. And we just picked up some coffees from Black Star, which is one of my faves. All right, we are on 46th and Vernon Boulevard in Long Island City watching the marathon, and we're tracking Andrew's friends on his phone. So Richie is coming up on the Pulaski Bridge. I'm gonna try to catch him while he runs by. All right, we just waved at him and yelled. I don't know how Andrew saw him. This is crazy.
Wicked nightmares have gone cold. Now we go way, way back, as far as way back goes. Still standing by your side. You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. Oh, I've got you.
Alright, so watching everyone run over the Pulaski Bridge right now, but the only way for us to get back on the other side of here is to literally go under the bridge, so that's what we're doing right now. We were looking so hard for Eric, but we could not find him in like a mass sea of people, so he did pass us at some point. So it's a little while later now, it's almost 2, and we grabbed bagels on the way back from watching the marathon, and I just couldn't believe like how well everyone was doing. Richie finished with like a personal best, which is crazy. And yeah, so now I'm going to do some of the work that I was talking to you about earlier. So basically what I want to get organized on today is like a couple things. I want to map out at least a vague holiday schedule so that I can feel in control of my holiday content. I need to make more pins for Pinterest and get caught up on that, and I have a whole video where I talk about Pinterest tips and strategies, so I'll link that up above for you to go check out. And the other big thing is I really want to batch write some blog posts and newsletters so that I don't have to scramble each week to figure out like what's the blog post gonna be, what's the newsletter. Like I want to just have a library of a couple of them written and like ready to go. I think I'm gonna start out with the newsletters for right now because those are more important to me right now than the blog posts. And the only reason I say that is because what I've been trying to do more with my blog is posting kind of less frequently, and I'm still trying to figure out like my YouTube schedule and my blog schedule, and I think that it's kind of just gonna be a little bit inconsistent between now and the end of the year because I am going to be doing at least some version of Vlogmas again this year. So if you haven't seen last year's Vlogmas, I'll make sure there's a link for you to go kind of check that out and see what it is. And I really loved doing Vlogmas, but this year also, now that I have a full-time job again, it's obviously going to be difficult to try to film every day and edit every day and also keep it interesting enough to warrant all of those videos. So what's probably going to end up happening is like a 12 days of Merry Austmas. That's what I was calling it last year. So I kind of want to go through, Caitlin and I had like a holiday brainstorming call a couple days ago. So I kind of just want to go back through what we talked about and make a plan and get that all in place. But the reason that I'm not too worried about the blog posts right now is because I've been thinking a lot about this thing that I heard on Julie Solomon's influencer podcast a while ago, which is the idea that you should be spending 20% of your time creating content and 80% of your time promoting it. So the other thing about my blog right now is there's, I've had it for 7 years and I transferred it from Blogger to Squarespace. So I'm sure that there are like broken links that I have to go back and fix, and you know, photos that might not uploaded or things that aren't like optimized for SEO and could be hurting my blog page when it ranks in Google, and just all of those kinds of things. Plus, there's no chance that most of the people who have probably followed me in the last like year and a half, where I've seen probably the most growth, have read all of these old blog posts. So I really think that I can easily repurpose them and still kind of make it feel like you're getting fresh content all the time, even if you might not be, or if I'm just kind of like slightly updating it a little bit. So that way I don't feel pressure to write as many blog posts, and I can still kind of show someone content that they probably haven't really seen before. And again, this isn't because I don't love writing blog posts, it's just trying to optimize my time to make sure that you guys have the best possible content from me. And I'd rather have you check out like an older blog post that you might not have seen before than try to like half-assed write a terrible blog post when I'm not really focused or thinking correctly. So that's kind of the idea behind that, and I think I'm gonna ease my way into it with Pinterest, kind of just keep it low-key. And then I also do have to edit this vlog, hopefully to go up tomorrow. We'll see how I do with that, but yeah, that's kind of my plan for right now, so time to get to work. All right, so now it's almost 4 and I got a lot of my work done. The only thing I haven't really attempted yet that needs to happen is newsletter writing, but I think I'm gonna do that in a bit. We're just gonna run out to the grocery store and get some stuff that we need for the week. All right, I'm literally sitting editing the vlog as we speak, so I just wanted to hop on and close it out. I got a lot of my Pinterest stuff done, and last year I wrote a blog post called like best Christmas time holiday things to do in New York City, so I just republished that blog post for 2019, so that's up now if you want to go check it out. And I also just edited this whole vlog, and I didn't really get too much progress on my newsletter and blog stuff, which is really what I was hoping to do today, but I'm gonna take a little rest now. We just had some dinner and see if I can summon up any brain power to work on that. But it has kind of been a long day. It is also daylight savings time, so now it is dark outside, like pitch black outside at 7 o'clock. So thank you so much for watching this vlog. Let me know if you liked these little weekend vlogs and if you want me to do more of them. And there will also, of course, be some vlogs hopefully mixed into whatever version of Vlogmas I decide to do this year. So be sure to subscribe and stick around so you don't miss any of that. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite part was. Obviously mine was just walking through Central Park yesterday. It was so dreamy and so perfect, and everything I've ever loved about New York just perfectly summed up in one afternoon. So thank you again for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.